All right, so we are here in EP Enterprise. We are on the East Coast. Way up the East Coast, EP Enterprise. There are a lot of concerns among residents here who have moved into this area. They've been given house lots here. That's a plus. But the conditions of these house lots, the roads here, the drainage, the garbage situation, and one of the major issues here is security. So we want to take you inside EP Enterprise as we talk with some of the residents to hear their concerns about the housing situation here.
The back here is called EP Enterprise. I applied for this land since in 2011, and I was given it 3 years ago. And I've been waiting to come in. Of course, as soon as I got my lease and stuff like that, I decided to come in. The issue we're having at the back here is that there's no sort of infrastructure. There's no water. There's no electricity. As you see from coming in, the roads are very bad. And when it rains, it's even worse. We have a great issue with the bush. And the biggest issue, apart from the bush, is the thieving. Almost every house at the back here has felt the wrath of the thief.
Wow.
Almost every house. Some persons had literally doors, toilet set, paint, everything taken.
I'm going to come back to the crime issue. Let's talk about the housing issue specifically. When were you allocated land here?
I was allocated this land here 3 years ago.
This would have been 2022, 2023?
2022, 2023, yes.
Good, somewhere thereabout. And since then, you've been allocated this land. We came down the road. There is no road here.
No.
It's a dam you're coming on.
Yes.
There's no road here. And you're saying, in addition to that, 3 years later, there is no water here either.
No.
And you have no electricity.
None whatsoever. If you look around, you're going to see there's no sort of post or anything. I personally would have visited the GPL and asked them when exactly they're going to at least start running electricity. They said because there's no poles up as yet, we have to be on a waiting list, and they won't be able to say when they'll start. So as it is, we don't know when we'll be given electricity at the back here. Same thing for water. I would have applied for my water the same time I was allocated this land, and we're still on the waiting list, and they haven't started running water or anything as yet. And that's one of the reasons why a lot of persons aren't coming in, because if you don't have rain, you have to buy water. To get water at the back here, and it's not even clean water, it's between 8,000 and 10,000 for the small truck, and then the bigger trucks are like 15,000 just to get water at the back here.
Wow. So you brought these drums and so on linked to your roof, the tanks and so on. All of that is
yes,
your infrastructure that you put in here to get this water.
Yes, and I'm using rainwater. Yeah, fortunately for me, when I came in, rain fell, and from since then I've been capturing the rainwater.
I've been a little shocked by what you say, so I may have missed some of it. How much do you pay to get water in here?
With the small trucks, you pay between 8,000 and 10,000, and the big trucks are 15,000, sometimes more.
That's every time the truck comes?
Yes, every time. Per truckload.
Per truckload?
Yep, to get water at the back here.
$15,000?
For the big ones, yep. And the water is not even clean water that you can drink or so. It's just basic use, flushing the washroom, washing and things like that. You still have to buy drinking water for cooking and everything.
And how much does that cost you?
Well, I normally go to get it
on
in
average.
town where it's cheap. It's about $200 per bottle.
And let's say monthly, how much are you using?
For me, I would say maybe about 5,000 or so in water, because I use it to wash wares and everything. I don't use the normal water.
So your
I don't
water
like the
bill
color.
is about $20,000 a month.
Roughly, yeah.
Wow. This land here that you're allocated, what's the average price for a plot of land like this?
This one here was $500,000.
$500,000. And do you know the measurements offhand? You know?
It's 50 by 80, I think, or 48 by 80. Something to that effect. I'll have to check back.
You built a nice home here and you're paying $20,000 a month. No light, and you have no running water, so you're buying water. So let's talk now about the security challenges that you have. You talk about, when we were coming in here, a woman said to us, she said, there's thief bad at the back, he don't left nothing.
It's true. Even in the day, the house just behind me, her house was broken into during the day when we were all at work and so on. In the day, they carried away her television, everything. daytime.
My
And then
God.
they came back the night after for her generator and so. And she was bawling out in there. But this police, this how
I
far
want.
out.
I come into the police. I come in there. I come in there. Now, the crime situation here. How are you managing? Because I'm assuming you're working. You're not staying here looking at this house every day. You got to go to work because that's the only way you can get is 500,000 to pay for the land, 20,000 a month to pay for water to come in here. So how are you managing security at the back here in EP Enterprise?
Well, for me, it would have cost me additional expenses because I had to go buy the solar cameras to put up. And even buy all of these lights as you see around the building. For example, that one light you see up there, that light cost me 52,000. And then the other ones that I have on the side, I have this sensor one here that goes off like with movement, even though I have that big one. And then they have other lights around the building, ranging between 15,000, 32,000, and so forth per light.
And how much you're paying for the camera?
The camera, each one of the cameras that I have up cost me 13,000 for one. And I have 4.
And I'm assuming you're paying for
And I have to
installation.
pay for the internet as well to run the cameras whole day. It's a monthly thing, basic $7,000.
For the internet?
Just for the internet to run the cameras all day. Because you can't leave anything even in the day.
And what are you doing for power here? I mean, the lights got the solar power, but how are
Everything
you
is
managing your house?
Everything is solar powered. And I have a generator that I run only when I'm home, and then I take it upstairs in the night.
But do you get nervous? Because even with all of this, I noticed you got a lot of cement here, you got a sewing machine I seen downstairs here, amongst other things too. Do you still get nervous even with the cameras? Because,
I
I
do.
mean, when you're at work, you're still far from
And I'm
an
always
immediate
checking.
response.
Yeah, and I'm always checking, constantly checking to see what is going on, what is not going on, and so forth. It's really bothersome, you know.
The other challenge you mentioned, you got this security brisk here, day or night, them boys on you. Now you have a police station, an outpost that we pass. Talk to us about that specifically now. What has been your experience trying to get help there?
I'll be honest, it's not to be bashing the police officers. I only see them down here when the crime has already occurred. And that is being honest. And when they do come, it's just to do a drive-by, and that is it. And then they leave. They don't patrol in the night. I'm thinking that's why they have the ATVs. You see it park up out there when you're going out and you're coming in. But they don't come down. I am not trying to bash them or anything like that, but it's a fact. Only after the crime occurs, then they come down. I'm thinking at least they can do random checkups during the course of the night. That's why they're there. Come down with bright lights and shine. And I'm hoping that the government does something about all of this bush and so on, because they hide in the teeth, men hiding in the bushes. You know, it's really frightening. By a certain time, you have to lock up down here. You're afraid to be out because you don't know when they're going to come in on you. The house right there was broken into around 7, 8 o'clock in the night. If the gentleman was there, you could have spoken to him.
And this is recently?
That happened Tuesday night. They carried away his toilet set and everything. He cried because he wanted to move in by Christmas.
Wow.
You know,
That's so sad.
It's really hard, disheartening to be experiencing all of these things. And some of us just want to move in to get out of paying the really high cost of living in rent.
So you want to move in your property, and then them boys thief out your toilet bowl.
Everything.
That's something else.
It's sad.
Now, you mentioned the police accesses area by ATV. So that should give us a sense of the roads that you got to get ATVs to come down here. And this is a housing area, right? I'm certain this is going to be added to what the government says, 50,000 house lots give out or how much ever. But you got to get ATVs to come down here. Now, from the road head, from the line top where we came from, to down at the back here, it's a far distance.
Very far.
So I'm averaging to have to walk out here every day to get to work and so on. That's quite a feat. You know, how much
And
are the
it have
taxis
persons living beyond me.
further down from where you are here?
This scheme goes further down because sometimes if I see persons...
Hold
on
the mic
the
close
road-
for us so we get the audio good.
Yeah, because sometimes if I see persons on the road, I try to stop and give them a right to come in or go out, especially if they have kids. And this scheme goes further down. If you take a drive down, you'll see how far it goes. And there are persons living at the back here.
Wow. Well, we're going to take a walk down and see how far we can get. But what is the buses come down here, taxis come down here? That's where we want to
the
get at.
buses, the furthest the buses go is right up to the police outpost by the market square there. That's the furthest you can get buses. In terms of cars, only few taxis choose to come down here, and if they do come down, they charge between $25 to $3,000 just to come down at the back here.
This is from the police outpost where we are here.
To come down because of how,
$2,500.
yeah, some of them you can get them from the line top, but like I said, it's few cars come down. Most of the time you have to walk and come in or pray that somebody stops and give you a ride.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is what they say, when you're in, you're in. You can't run out back quickly. When you're out, you're out.
And even if you check where the last supermarket is from us at the back here, right by the market. So you have to ensure you have everything down at the back here. There's no shops, there's nothing at the back here, basically, nothing.
Last evening you said that this vehicle here came under attack. It came under the attention of the bandits in the area. Talk to us about that.
Yeah, last night, while we were asleep about 2 o'clock this morning, the alarm went off. And of course, we got up to see what was all the commotion about. And upon reviewing the video footage, which I have on my phone, and I'm going to show you, sorry, you're going to see someone was out here trying with the vehicle. Unfortunately, they were not successful since the vehicle has an alarm on it. And I'm guessing that would have scared the person off. But who knows if they're going to try again.
Wow.
Yeah,
so these are the challenges you're living under. Let's walk over to where your neighbors live and you can talk to them. But this is the kind of road we have. No real infrastructure outside of this, no real paved roads, no, they got drains, but I mean there's a lot of grass growing in the drains too. Some folks are building opposite you here, and this is a challenge. This is now way off the main road. It is way off the main road. This is EP Enterprise. It's a long distance from the line top into here. Our sister told us that they charge about $2,000 to $2,500 just to come in a taxi from the line top here. It's a good distance in, and the police is not as responsive as they should be. If you get a break-in like that in your vehicle, people, we're just being told this house right in front of us here was broken into as well. People got some real concerns. Now, this is the challenge we have. When we talk about 50,000 house lots and all that given out, people think it's nice paved roads and you got lights and you got water. You heard what my sister is saying, that she's paying $20,000 a month practically for water. She has her own generator that helps with the lights, and she also has some her own generator and so on. Light is a problem. Water is a problem. This is what housing looks like, and this might actually be one of the decent situations here because we're not too far from the city. This is EP. Imagine housing in places like Lethem. Our sister was just telling us, give her back the mic. Give her back the mic for us. Tell us how much you're paying. You hold on. Tell us how much you're paying for cement here. A sack of cement is what? How much you paying for here?
To be honest, I can't tell
To
you
bring
for
it in.
slack, per sack, but I bought them by the sling.
Good. By the sling.
One sling is $72,000.
72,000. And how much is in that sling? I'm not too familiar. 35. And then you tell us also sand, a truckload of sand. Load of sand here is how much?
60,000. Sometimes you're fortunate if you get it for 55.
$60,000 to bring in a load of sand in this area here for your construction. All right, we're going to talk to a brother who also is building here. My sister said that he's been in here, EP Enterprise, before she came, and we want to know his challenges in terms of living on this land here and trying to build and so on. These are the real challenges people are facing. So talk to us about your own challenges now living at the back here. You have a wife? I'm seeing a young lady here.
I have a wife and a baby.
And a baby.
Yeah.
And you're trying to build at the back here too.
Yeah, trying to build.
So talk to us about your experience.
Like trying to build and people just come in and taking your things.
Hold the mic as close as you can.
People come in and steal your thing in the night. Up to last night, they might tell me get up, and I almost run a thief man right around here. So last night and it disappeared. We went in front of these people and I believe them pick you up on camera and thing and you disappear.
Yeah, she was showing us
you
that.
can't sleep in pieces. So
yeah.
all the house breaking. But 4 to 5 nights ago too, I come up on the bridge. I saw shine the touch, then look out for my neighbor. When I look this man door open, want to check, they break the front door. Why is I shine the touch? Then run through the front. So we get in
There's
Steady.
a constant feature in the back here.
Yeah, with teeth, man.
And I kind of figure it's because they understand people are building here.
Yes.
So you got doors, you got windows, you got all of that.
Toilets, them teeth and everything. Them
Yeah.
teeth in.
My sister was also telling us that just a short distance from us here, folks came with a truck during the day and fetch out people TV and all of that.
Yeah, them do them thing there, so.
What has been your experience with the police? Because we notice there's an outpost close by here too. What's been your experience with the police?
I never gonna report it. Because some thing then they move for me, this why I didn't move in when I didn't live in Hazleton, but other people things missing in and so. Yes, and the police just come in and taking a statement, take 2 pictures of your house, and there's it. I mean, come in and patrol the place in the night for people sleep, you know, in peace. You know, when you see them, you can feel much better and feel happy, but they mean come in and do that. All them just come in and harass other people with stupidness for minor things. And doing them work on things.
You look as though you have a corner lot here. Is this a corner lot?
Yes, and I mean, really like what them do me this lot. And I pay 564,000. And what's the front of this land from there to there? And everybody land. When what are the people who get money? Right now, working at a man. See, see this man corner land. This man land like 2 of these land days, so yeah, by year money. So me know how then do I gotta go into housing and let them know how I pay so much and the other people and pay so less and get big land more than me. And I try to say this is middle income. And people at the back there who were supposed to be low income get some bigger land. So me know really going on about that.
So 564
Yes.
is middle income. How much is low income at the back that side?
I know exactly. I know them price, but some people saying 3 something. Depends if you get enough children, them dropping the price like 250 and them thing now. It's a hearing. I know if it's rumors or what, but it's a hearing.
Okay.
I struggle for buy this land day and night, security plus construction. Yeah, because when I get a call, I didn't have the money, so I had to go and do the double work. Just finish it fast in 6 months.
Yeah. And when did you get your allocation here?
When I get it?
Which year to give you the allocation?
Last year.
Last year.
Yeah.
Wow. How you intend to build? You going to the bank? You going?
Yes, I can do that.
Build out the pocket?
Just to the foundation, and as a builder, I can make me blocks and so, and I can do me thing after that. I just want to start, like, you know, for the ground, you know, the foundation alone, like the cement and the stone and so, and after I could do me thing by myself.
Excellent.
And just the roof, that we're glad for help for. The roof and the foundation. As a blacksman, I can make blocks. As a mason man, also a carpenter, and I could do me thing by myself.
But no, I am hoping that when the authorities hear this, you'll get some relief, especially in the area of security. At least you already got a police station there. We have the money now as a country. I mean, they could do some more visits and so on. As you said, come in the evenings, drive around, see what's happening, because it's securing the area. And our sister was telling us that the tragedy is that they only seem to respond afterwards. It's not prevention so much.
Yeah, the police. Well, let me tell you what happened to me the first time I moved in here. I was working, I come home, but after 9 to, no wrong, sorry, but after 8. And see these people live in front there, somebody stole them generator and them send police by me. I mean, like how them send police by me for them generator, but I get 2 generators. This one is up, and I get red one I buy from Facebook. But you think last, come and ask people you want, you know, like you want come and like notify to see if you think they're by them, for them give you the permission for you to come and check them. Just run in, you also start shining laser beam all in my face. Me girl, but you didn't make baby yet. And the thing make I feel bad, so I stop looking for them people. But I know who thief the people think as the night. When I come, right? When I come in up on the road, this man with them building down there. Your friend used to do his work out of blue car, and when work finish, he ain't supposed to be in here. And he go out to the matter. Well, but it's me alone and living in this car and blame me, and this woman ain't living here as yet. And them things then come, but other people think they're missing in, and them ain't coming for look for them. Come and see me receipt, and then go away. But they make me no satisfaction. I mean, say sorry, nothing, and then gone.
What's why you're walking there, right?
It's good.
Over there, now it's fine. You live in there, right? We got water, we got light.
Chief, good day.
We got water, we got light.
We just want to highlight some of the challenges that y'all have at the back here.
My neighbor along there called me and said, Rambo, why you there? I said, they lose it number my sister all the morning. He said, your door open. When I come, my generator gone. A big generator gone from the house.
How much is the generator?
The generator 175,000. 2 garden pump, a big one and a small one. One for 75, one for 35. Gone. And we the machine at 160 still for 105,000. Gone. My money myself $300 for 300,000, $1,000 for one must go away because after she go away, I catch in lose it now double roll and sell it to a woman. I take the money, come about 5 o'clock here and put it in the clothes basket halfway. The clothes basket to the clothes and everything go away. Out the house, that right down here, sir. I go to the police come, then send me this next station of our call again. The next station and then the CID come. Take some fingerprinting and go back and ask me if I suspect anybody said no, and I was along, telling the signal, but my neighbor called me and told me they was speaking. When I come, everything was out the house.
So you got to now replace the generator, the pumps, everything all over again.
Because I just can't get no, I put a piece on the roll, I put a piece in the garden there, I got pump water from till here to till the garden.
That is your land there too?
No, that is a resort, but I supplant it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
Up.
you buy back all these things again for a second time. How are you securing it?
No, me not buy it back yet.
You
I
buy
buy
back
it back
yet,
yet
but
because my family, I call station, I respond and thing, and I don't know what to do. I confused until now.
You're confused.
Yeah.
And so how are you securing this property? Because you seem to be a target. Them boys know what happening here.
Yeah. But I is the first guy in here. I done like 2 years in here, and it's the first time this happened. And this happened when my family walk out my life. Couple days after, then I get breaking into.
Wow. But we're hearing this story all over this community here about people, you know, who suffer these kind of losses.
Yeah, it's real hard for me. Real hard. You know, I just got pump out until I maintain the garden. Now the pump gone, the garden got to be done like this. A couple of months when I farm hard when I come now. I also for raise back of money now. I not healthy man because me so why do I is a public assistant man. But I still doing something for my livestock. Mine make fence, do watchman work all that.
But we're hoping that when we highlight it, we get some relief for residents at the back here. Water and light should be the basic.
Yeah. Punish for the water and light right now. They can be touch rain, we gotta go till out there and buy water and anything. But if you got buy water in here, 1 tank water and want like 10,000. Right? So want 15,000 for a black tank of water. And then you know where they get the water from, where they bring the water from. Because one time I buy, and when I check the water, I cook with it, I don't cook with it. The next day when I watch back in the barrel, the water was brown. Since then I buy back, I didn't find the rain. After the rain fall, I gotta go till out the roll and buy water and anything with a bite. You know, not easy. Now, I got a generator when the bike dead. I just got to get a bag and bakery for charge because I got money now that I could cash a generator for charge the solar.
You got an electric bike?
Yeah.
Struggle is real.
A family have one, we have one now. I'm struggling now with it.
Thank you.
And we're very happy to see you here. We appreciate it. Mr. Duncan, I'm here since November. Looking to place you in a class. We're suffering a lot of losses. Besides the facilities, water facilities, and these facilities and what have you, right? First, we'd like to involve or engage the commissioner of police so that they can come with the security is concerned. I don't know how much you can take that, right? I won't say the police is handicapped in this area, but you remember they can't be all over at the same time. This is a very dangerous scheme, one of the most dangerous schemes ever found. Just across there is Beirut, right? These people that come into this area, they really know much about this area. It's one of the most dangerous areas to be. See, at nights, it's cow thieving, this, that. As I said just now, it's over 1 year right there in this place.
These guys who are stealing this stuff here, you think they're in this area or they're coming from somewhere outside too?
No, not from this area. We got quite a lot of Spanish. There's one, right? We got quite a lot of Spanish, dangerous Spanish. We know it's none of them. We could only tell you they're Spanish men, right? Besides, they got the cow thief. They might be like from other areas, just coming here at night. And it's very dark. If you should come and see what night look like in here, right? And lights is the first security. Army so I like to take off from the place. I feel it when I hear this lady here. I come in and meet she. Look, she coming. There's a teacher walking hard. I come in here and this lady walking from here to the public road.
Wow.
So where she buy a battery bike. Now I hear the garden, bright day, clean. Think about it. Bright day. These women, most people being here single women, you know. You understand? And I think they could do much more better. I think the relevant authority, they're just concerned about getting the land sale, and that's all. I ain't seen it doing nothing more. Where the water is concerned, I don't know when. People start moving these hydrants. Come let me show you. I think one day across there. If you stop at some of these cars, they got some hydrant bill across here. The same contractors, they come in and breaking it out back. So they has to do this thing all over again. I think they want to do over there. One over there, right? And they keep destroying this place. All these people concerned about is getting the land sale. And they finish with you. You understand?
That's an important point.
I said just now.
Getting the land sale.
That's all about it. That's all about it. But the infrastructure, the facilities, that be forgotten. Let's deal with the water issue. I asked this woman how she be surviving, right? It is not easy. And if you should move around for those, like, I don't know if you stop it from there.
I think we did.
Anyhow, Mr. Duncan, I don't want to say much. We appreciate
Thank
your
you for your
visit.
thoughts already.
Just as we wish that the relevant authorities, as we said
Come
earlier,
and visit too
we
and
would
hear
like
the
the
concerns.
Commissioner of Police,
Yeah.
because the security is concerned, but post can help we got to help ourselves. So the first thing we'd like if we could have our own vigilante affairs. Because me illegal, and then they don't give me a legal gun, but I can shoot at people. Because look at this woman, this is a hard working woman. I hear to do she couple days, day clean.
Wow.
The more you want to hear.
Wow.
As I tell you, come and meet this woman walk into the public road.
I
This
hear
last
you.
in November coming
I
in.
hear
It
you.
is not easy. Look at flat house in front of you, they carry everything from the woman up, day clean. So we dealing with them is single parents.
People, the bandits move with impunity.
I
they
think,
back
I
here.
think that the relevant authorities should come and just like how you come. I said we appreciate you and pass on the message for
All
us.
right, Chief. Thank you. We're talking to one of the residents here, and an obvious concern with the area like this that isn't getting light, that isn't getting water. Another concern is how do they dispose of the garbage? And as we're seeing, this is an emerging dump site on this side. On the other side, there's also garbage being thrown here. And what our sister is telling us is that you got other people.
Whereby is other people that coming from way out from the other steam and dump the garbage.
Just want to
here.
make it a little closer for us.
Because not only here, it got another heap over the other side, and just as well when you're heading out, it had a bigger heap. And this is an everyday something. This is what we are facing inside here. The houses inside here, we are paying rent. We doesn't have water, we doesn't have light. Human being coming into the steam, we just lasting our stuff over and over and over and over. Not only that, thief men coming in, jumping people's house high daytime. Teachers gone and teach. Where we say government workers gone to school to make a daily earnings. And this is what we are facing. We that has children, right? Can't even decide, well, okay, we're gonna move out for our rent because we are paying a mortgage and getting the house because of no water, no light. And it's frustrating for me. I only can talk on my perspective. It's frustrating me because I wanna live in my own home and stop paying rent.
So you you said the challenge, especially with the water, because you got big sons, that's a challenge for you personally. In addition to that, you said you have suffered some
Three
losses
daughters.
too.
I have 3 daughters.
You have daughters.
Yes, three
you
daughters.
you have lost.
Yes, I lost
stuff too.
2 bathroom sliding doors just as well to take out 2 windows from my house, and they just.
That's
It
close to
frustrated me.
$400,000
Yes,
that
it
you could have
frustrated me so
invested in
much.
some other aspect of your
At
home.
one time, I gave up here. I even come in here like for five weeks because I tell my mom this frustrated me and I'm done with this. Yes, and I was so excited when I got my own land. So I decided, well, I'm going to own my own home.
We're excited for you too. We believe that people should have got a roof over their head and should live within their own comforts. And this is not about bashing the government. This is about getting for the citizens what they deserve within the context we have operating currently. And we say, if you are developing housing scheme, you must have a responsive police, you must get road, you must get light, you must get water. I mean, these are the basic things. We're not
Yes.
asking for plenty.
Yes.
But what is even more, you said to us that there's a fellow who started building here with you. You said that they stole his stuff and
Just stole a sling of cement, and like 2 weeks after, this guy just get heart attack and just here he passed, he died. Like he just take on this with high blood pressure and he just passed.
2 weeks after he would have lost this sack
Well,
of
2
cement.
weeks after I hear he
Yeah,
died and
yeah.
he was already buried. So I still said 2 weeks, but it's less than 2 weeks.
Yeah. And now we got this garbage
This
situation.
garbage
Yeah.
situation that people coming from out of the scheme and dump this garbage here.
Now, is this, to the best of your knowledge, that is, this is the area that covers under the NDC close by here that they help with the garbage situation here?
Well, whereby
Do you know?
I wouldn't able to say, but the NDC that's responsible for here is Buxton NDC.
Okay, that's
Yes.
responsible for this area too.
Yes,
And
responsible
we
for
got all
this
this
enterprise
garbage.
area.
Well, we hope that when we air this, this is not to shame people. This is to say that you elected, you got to work. The people need security, they need lights, they need water, the basic infrastructure for any housing community. We ain't talking about the perfect roads or any big, but
the
just
water,
the very
the
basic.
water, the lights. Yeah,
Let me try this.
water
Water
is
lights.
very important.
Water and lights.
I can, for somebody like me, I can cope with the light, but the water, I can't do without water. And these trucks that selling water, they're selling like $6,000 for a tanker trench water, not pipe water. Trench water, they just go draw from the gutter, $6,000 a tank, because when I was doing my foundation, I paid $6,000 for one tank of water, trench water I'm speaking about.
Wow.
Yeah.
I left Tuesday morning like around, I'm supposed to be to work for 8:30. But I'm, basically it's 8:50 supposed to be for. But I left and I went, I meet like 8:45 or just after 9. On my way out on Tuesday morning, there's this guy was sitting right at the bridge there. My eldest child, he goes to Enterprise Primary. So he would ride a bicycle because I have an electric bike and it can't take the weight. I see how home girl big, right? So we too heavy for the bike. So now I left, I go out Tuesday. I came back like 3 o'clock in the afternoon because where I teach is not far. Trasby Primary. When I came back, I saw the windows open. Just the one window, it was open. I did not left it like that. So I go into the yard and I call my son. I said, Ezra, you open the window? He said, no, mommy. When I went in, the first thing I saw was gone, was the bag of grocery that I brought in the day before, which was the Monday. That was gone. The gas bottle was gone. I had a big speaker box behind the door, this front door here. That was gone. And I didn't bother look to see any other losses. I came out and I called Miss Arlene Mangal from the outpost there. She said, yes. She said, you gotta come out. I said, no, I can't come because the bike dead.
And why she can't come in?
Well, there's the thing. She sent the patrol because same time they came up. And she sent the police patrol. But they were from vigilance. So he said, you would still have to come out and make a report. So I didn't go out the same day. I went out after.
Let's start from here.
So I didn't go out the same day. I went out the day before. The day after, sorry. So when I go, I make the report. When the guys came, they took a short statement. They took pictures. Just how the window is there, you see it? That's how I came and I meet it. But I did not left it like that. So whoever jump in, they tie up the barbed wire there. You saw it bend up. And they jump over. Go, climb up on the garages where I have the electric bike and jump in the house. There's a mesh to block off the mosquitoes. Come collect these bags, please. Ezra, come collect these bags.
Your son,
Come for the bags.
Your sons weren't home when these guys came in?
No, because it's a school morning.
Yeah.
It's Tuesday.
But in a couple of hours,
Man, brother,
all them things gone from your place.
Yes, that's the thing. And I am scared because if you can do that in the day, what you can't do in the night. And that's not it. This thing happened Tuesday between the hours of 9 in the mornings to 3. Because when I came home at 3, that is what I saw. Now tell me you don't strip me house down with all my money. A case of Guinness, not Guinness, a case of Excel, a case of Fruto. How much money you take out for your gone with a whole bag? Then you took the money that I would sell from the shop because I have a small business. You gone with that. Why you come back? You came back 3 o'clock the next morning. Jump over just like how we came in. But then I heard the pressing on the fence. I said probably the cow coming to scratch their back. But when I hear the sound brap, then he jump, and when he jump, he make the sound brap. Then I come and I pull the blind, pinch the blind little bit, and I saw the person. Said, if you come in my house again, I'm calling the police. But how I was so nervous and fondling to unlock the phone, I just say, you know what? Look this guy in my yard again. Yeah, come quick. So he run, jump over the fence, and make his way up the road.
Wow.
But I want to believe it's somebody that is targeting and probably looking at me.
Because the other thing I'm concerned about, now if that amount of stuff move from by you, speaking so that can't fit on a bicycle.
No. So it gotta be a vehicle. Talking the same night. Let's say just after 8, Tuesday night. There's this house here. He said someone broke in there. And then through the street, there's a flat concrete house. When you're going out, you can see it. They break the guy window, jump in, carry away the guy toilet bolt, his chain link to do his fence, and something else he said. There's a lot of thieves in the area. I saved my money, just 10,000 short of 300,000. That and two something, then I had 85 because I draw 185,000. I bought all my grocery Monday night and I brought it in with the gas. Just so I put on the bag with the grocery because I didn't pack it out, they fetch it out. And I'm saying the speaker box cannot go through that window.
Yeah.
So he came in, opened the door. Look at it, please put this inside. So it had to be that he jump in the, get access to the window and come through the door. And
had his nice time with your stuff.
But he had time because the entire house was ransacked. The bed come off, he raised up the mattress, and between the mattress and the wall there's a space, so that leave it as that. He came out, he emptied the chair, he emptied everything, he emptied even them children room, empty my clothes basket. What are you looking for? You left something in my house that you come back to collect it. But when he came back 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm saying that he came to collect the generator because I'm operating a generator in there. But he didn't get closer. I have a dog there, but you see the dog is not that big to take off that manpower from him. I suffer huge loss at the back here.
As I can imagine. You mentioned the generator. I noticed the generator is on and running. Now, how long are you running that?
I would run it during the day, but not every day, only when I am home.
Only when you're home.
I run it in the morning to wash, because I wash on the weekends. If I'm home in the afternoons, I run it in the afternoons because I usually meet home at 3. So I run it from 3 to 7 the latest. And during the week, it's from 3 to 7, and on the weekends when I am at home. I don't leave it on once I'm not at home.
And in the nights when you're here, it's on?
No.
You're on solar, or you're just without power?
The solar light there is
outside.
one to the back and one inside. The two sides don't have any because I could not have afforded it. So I just put in what I can afford for now. But after a certain time, the solar do not carry me through the night. So like around 2, 3 o'clock in the mornings, it's off, both inside and out.
And how much fuel are you buying? How much are you paying for gasoline for this generator?
I average for
let's say a week, a month.
A month is over $10,000. But for during the week, let me say like a week would be 5,000, 3,000, based on how I use it too. And I wash once a week.
So 10, 15,000
So it's
a
almost
month.
10 to 20,
And
I should
I'm
say.
assuming you might be buying water too, like the other folks.
To drink
every now and again.
Every now and again, but you see, I have 3 tanks at the back there. So once the rain fall and I get sufficient, I don't have to buy. But once it's dry and it's empty, you have to buy the water. You see how many drums I have in front here full with water?
Yeah.
I have to try my best and survive for at least these children. I'm a single mother of 2, and this is how I was qualified to get a house from Men on Mission. But you're still suffering, even though I'm not ungrateful. I'm very much grateful. But you're still enduring losses because I'm able to build from here. As I told you, look at the distance. I have to get a transportation, and that was my main focus, to pay down on a second-hand car. At least I'm able to travel in and out freely. How far this bike can carry me, and even though the bike carry me far, when the rain fall, you have to stop in, and there's nowhere on this road to say you're going to stop in for shelter.
It's a long way out.
It's a long way out.
It's a long way out.
You understand? It's an electric bike. It gets wet. And even the road bumpy. I spend a lot of money because you have to be changing the batteries. You have to be changing stuff on the bike. So it's an advantage, and also it's a disadvantage. I'm blessed because I have a roof over my head. I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to pay mortgage. Right? So I'm still blessed. But as you go by, I'm saying I'm in this area since last year, December. I've never experienced this. This is December 2025. And why now? Yes, somebody came in, but this first time when they attempted to rob me, they pull an old washing machine that I had here to the fence, so probably to get the height when they jump over to go for the generator. But I lock up the generator. But I'm saying it's the generator because they tampered with the lock to get in there. So what I did, I chained the generator to the post, to one of the posts. Put a chain on it and put a padlock on it. See if they gotta fetch it. I don't think they're strong enough to fetch the entire house, right? So they got to put up some kind of lights. We need lights. This is number one.
And more police patrols.
And more police. Look how far that police outpost is. Look how far. I mean, you have a developing area. You at least get one within that
the community of
developing.
itself.
Yes.
When the lady ultimately sent the vehicle, the patrol and so on, what has become of the matter?
They came, they took the pictures, they asked questions. So when he told me to come the next day, I did not get to go. As I said, I'm a teacher and I have students. There are tests going on this week and I didn't want to leave them attending. But after the guy jumped in the yard Wednesday morning, I decided to say, you know what, I'm going to ask for time off and go. So I went to vigilance. I gave the statement to the CID. He took the statement, he asked questions, he said they're going to do their investigation, and if there's any person matching the description that I would have given them, they will call me. But as I told you, that time that I saw the guys from the outpost riding is probably the day before, which was the Thursday morning. The Thursday afternoon when they passed, they blew. So I came out and I was able to see them. But so for them to come back to do investigation and question the people in the neighborhood, I don't know if that was done because I work from morning to till afternoons. I would usually take the chance to go to the market and do whatever little running around and leave the children home here, but
that's
it's
a chance
not
by
safe.
itself. Yeah.
That's a chance
Safety.
by itself.
Safety.
I would ask these guys once they are working, look, I'm running out right in front there to come back, just watch over.
Yeah.
I can do. That's all I was able to go out today. I asked the guy just to thing, and then my neighbor right here, there's her vehicle right there, so she would peep out and come to the back and see. But the person I'm saying who jumped, they use wisdom, because at the side here, you have people at the back. You have this young lady over here. You have another one in that small coop there. So when you jump over from here, nobody can really see you.
Yeah.
You understand? So you come in from the front. I have a washing machine at the back. Why you didn't go and take the washing machine? Because you know people at the back is going to see. And they have houses at the back here that are finished. And people are scared to move in. You understand?
So security is a major concern here.
Security is a major concern.
All right. Well, we're going to highlight it, and hopefully the authorities pick up the pace a little bit.
Yeah, and we need light. If they could at least give
light
and water. They have other communities that are not even fully developing yet, and they have light and water. This is not fair for us at the back here.
All right, and that's going to do it for us at this end. From EP Enterprise, you've heard the challenges, you've heard the concerns of the citizens. And as I said, this is not about bashing the government. Every government should be interested in giving people land and a roof over their heads. But we're saying in an oil economy, proper roads, light, water should be the basic infrastructure that comes with these lands. Some people are moving into jungle, and these concerns that were raised here today, these are conservative by some of the concerns we are hearing, but we're going to bring you all of that in due course. Thanks for joining us.